Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Hey, report. You at X. Oh.
Lamar out of the pistol. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Bigsby with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
Great. Set.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
And I'm going to get him an inch on the second down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Silver, right?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Chased out to his right. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
180! Hey, middle. You changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he lost the football. And the Eagles have it!
There are so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's going to have them up to that 23. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to have about 2. It's second down now. Offense up to the line fast.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the pistol, Hurts. Smith brings in another one. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
It's a
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Eagles down by 7.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Throwing here, Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Great, set.
They run it again with Bigsby. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Trim.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Sit hot. Go ahead.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The drive begins with Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They send a tight end in motion. This is Henry on 2nd. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Let's see what they went with on third down. Here's Mitchell again. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down.
You want a little rhyme time? Okay, you want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long fourth down.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on fourth down. One drawn up here for Lamar. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in poses.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. He fields it from the 8. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 14-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is gonna get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Out here broke, they damn weird. Them little mama betters.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Right. Hey. Report. Nice shot.
Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
You. Go.
Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Nice shot. Go right here. Hey, Ozzie. Shut up.
On 1st down, Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
10 more yards.
Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Hey, middle.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Middle. 180. Nice shot.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at
13.
the Eagles' 36-yard line.
No, we changed it. Hey. Report.
And again, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
No, we changed it.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
First down now, ball at the 33. Play action, Hurts has it. He's got Devontae Smith. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
At the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Here's a designed run. Hurts. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
That down and distance tells you pass. More than likely you're going to get man-to-man coverage and your passing game is more effective. But I love that call. And the trust and the belief you have in your run game that even that down and distance, you could still get the first.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Moving quickly, try to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. Pistol snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
180. What is it? Hey, middle.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ozzy, sit up. 180. Middle. Hey. You at X. Hey, report. Go. Sit up.
First down throw for Jackson. That's completed right side. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Middle.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Report.
From the red zone on first. From the pop, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 15 at the 21-yard line.
We changed it. I'm out here. 180. What is it? You.
Lamar out of the pistol. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
180. What is it? Hey, middle. Hey. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Middle. Hey, report. Alpha.
Jackson now, third and long. Has it at the 7. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Gain of 13 on the play. It's fourth down.
You at X. Hey. 180. What is it? Report. 13.
They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And it's third down.
Hey, Silver.
On third down, it's Hurts. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. This one's to Andrews outright. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, report. Sit on. Return it.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
You. Yo. Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Report. Sit up.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Hey, let's go. Crowd love Yetis.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And an Eagles
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
brings up second and
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's still going at the 30. Running in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
They just get the play off. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Eagles take a lead on the final play of the half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he takes the return out of bounds.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Design keeper here for Hurts. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
He was taken down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 more yards. That's another Eagles 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st down, Hurts. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jacorian Bennett has it. So we'll take over just outside the red zone as he goes out of bounds.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Trimmer. Kyle Leviani.
Barkley off the pistol give. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yo. What? 180! That's up!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds his man over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's a deep
Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And again, it's Jackson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Lamar throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Jackson yet again. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Jackson's going to throw again. Hits him on the out route. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, middle.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Omar, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
180. 180. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
63. Good, set. What up? Call up Yeti. Hey, 73.
From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Here's Saquon. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. False start makes this 3rd down and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. We've set it downs from the 37.
Eagles, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
Running left, this is Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
That's good for Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the ground with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Eagles nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Trim it. 73.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Quick pass, right side, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Elliott connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Eagles are stopped and are going to have the football out beyond their own 30.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
Great. Hey, Hey, 73.
They're going to pass it here. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football, as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Baltimore.